Fate of the Fury, take.
What?
It's always funny to me when you just say take.
Can't say take one.
I
Can't
hear
say
you.
take two or
I
none of
hear
that.
you. I
Because
hear you.
it's only one take.
We all one take homeboys.
Yeah. With a little bit of editing.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, we are your homeboy movie critics. I almost jumped it. Hold on, let me do my opening line again. I'm kind of hyped on this one, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? We are your homeboy movie critics. I'm your homeboy Ron.
And I'm your homeboy D.
And I'm hyped, man. It's been a couple days. Where you going?
You hyped. I want to view you like they view you.
Man, the Fate of the Furious, Fast and Furious, the 8th installment, number 8, F8, Fast 8. Man, sit your ass down. I'm ready to go, y'all. Oh, man.
Alrighty then. Let's go.
Woo! Right off the top, player, this is the best one of the series. Disagree with me. I dare you. I dare you.
I'm not going to disagree.
Because
with
you can't. You can't.
No,
No, you can't. Don't even try it.
well, you know what?
Oh.
I would say there's other bits and pieces of the other Fast and Furious that I like better, like the hand-to-hand fighting stuff that been in the other ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe. But that prison scene, what? Had some parkour in it,
Yeah.
acrobatics, some Cirque du Soleil type shit.
Yeah,
Woo!
they had Rock beasted up,
Man. The
So
Rock
yeah,
was-
okay. I'm gonna go.
That's
on.
what I'm talking
go
about.
on and say it is the best one to date.
Best one to date. If you are a Fast and Furious fan, if you've seen the other ones, you'll be a fool not to go see this. And go. We didn't get to see it in IMAX. I would suggest going to see it in IMAX. This is a big, large screen sort of movie.
Yeah, and the I don't know the word I'm looking for. I want to say cinematography, but it wasn't. It's not cinematography. The theatrics. I'm gonna use the word theatrics. The theatrics of the destruction in this movie would be suit an IMAX screen very good, and the sound quality would be great for IMAX.
Do not do yourself a disservice and watch this at home on a Fire Stick or streaming service.
No.
Do not.
Go to the theater and see it because you have to get that theater experience with the sound, the big screen. You know, something I kept thinking, it was something in that movie when they was doing some of the scenes. I thought some damn body was blowing a whistle or something.
They were at the screening we were at. Someone did have a whistle.
I kept thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, man, what is
It was like a
yeah.
yeah. Somebody up top, one of them damn kids up there.
But they was doing it like
I know.
on specific scenes, and they did it like 3-4 times. So I was like, oh shit, but that's part of the damn movie.
It's not, man. And the only reason I know is because before the movie started, I heard the whistle.
Oh, you was in the theater before.
Yeah, so I knew it. I was like, it was kind of annoying to me because I knew that. But that's. So check it out, man. The Fast and Furious gang is back. I ain't gonna go through the names. You know who they are. They are back, minus obviously Paul Walker and his brother. His brother's not in it. They didn't bring that character back. It makes sense that they didn't bring him back. I'm glad they didn't try to do it with his brother.
Yeah, it would have been too much.
Yeah.
So,
And you know what, man? I didn't miss him.
No, they did it well. The storyline was written well to where you wouldn't be expecting to see him or feel that sense of missing him. F. Gary, you directed a good one, boy.
Man, okay. If you're not familiar with F. Gary Gray, you're not a movie buff. Let me tell you. I did not know F. Gary Gray did the movies that he did. Maybe
I don't know how you didn't know
I just
that.
didn't know, man.
I have no idea
I don't
how you
always
didn't know
pay
that.
attention to the directors and stuff, but I'm going to start. Starting today, starting with this movie, I'm going to start paying attention to directors and past. Man, look at some of the movies this man has done, man. Still going way back to, you remember, Set It Off.
Yeah.
Everybody does Set It Off.
Yep.
He directed Friday. He directed The Negotiator. He did a ton of videos.
Italian Job.
The Italian Job. Man Apart.
He did some freaky ass R. Kelly videos.
Be Cool. Straight out of Compton.
One of my favorite
Man,
movies.
F. Gary Gray, if you were watching this, the homeboys are on your team. We'll go see everything you ever put out, player. The man is on point.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you go through his filmography, there's not a stinker on the list.
And he a young brother, too.
A young brother.
47, 48 years old, something like that.
The man is,
Yeah.
woo!
He got skills.
F great. By the way, do you know what the F stands for F, Gary?
Yeah. Felix, I believe.
I could never,
Yeah.
oh man, I could never. I can't get you one of these days, man. I'm gonna get you, man.
I finds out the little small stuff about everything.
Yeah, he be on it, man. So, man, check it out, man.
Recommendation.
Hold on. Let me give a quick synopsis.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So the crew is back, and the Charlize Theron character, she's playing the villain. She's the antagonist in this one. She comes in and shows Dom a video of some stuff that she's like, you gonna work for me. You gonna do what I need you to do. And they don't
like,
reveal.
nah, I ain't doing nothing, lady. I can tell you right now.
Yeah, I ain't working for you. I'm working for
I
nobody.
could have saved you a whole lot of time trying to hunt me down.
They don't show what she showed him, and it's revealed later on, and so I can't tell you, it's a spoiler. But she forces him to turn on his team, and he can't tell them, so he has to go against them. And that's basically the whole movie, him going against his team, working for her to try to get done what he needs to get done, and the destruction value, and it's just crazy, man.
Explosive is a good description of how they do their action scenes in this movie. I wonder where the cars, I wonder were those CGI'd in or were those actual cars? I didn't get to look that up.
They're cars, man.
They
tore up a gang of cars.
lot of destruction.
A gang of cars.
To me, this movie had to. There's a top 10 list for most destructive movies,
which I don't agree with, by the way.
This has got to hit that list. It's got to knock some things off. It's got to knock some things off.
He looked up a list of most movies with destruction, and Fast and Furious was nowhere on the list.
And I'm so upset with myself that I left my list at home and didn't bring it for this review.
But just know, we don't agree with that list.
No, not at all.
Especially with Fast and Furious not been on it. By the way, Charlize Theron is hot as ever. She's a great villain.
Fantastic, ultra tech.
Oh yeah.
Criminal-minded person.
Yeah, so she's sexy and smart.
Yeah, you can't knock her. As far as those techie kind of criminals like they do in Batman's, they always got somebody that's pretty techie and very very smart like that. She's right up there in the top of the list with the top criminal-minded type villains.
Now I had the pleasure of seeing this twice. Homeboy D didn't want to go, or he couldn't go. What was it? You didn't really want to go.
I didn't really want to go twice. I was like, I've seen all the Fast and Furious, and I know what's going to happen. But,
bet you wish you'd have seen it now.
I wish now that I would have seen it both times that we got those screeners.
The first time I saw it, there was a lot that I didn't remember from the previous one. So I came home and I watched Fast and Furious 6. And then I was going to watch 7, but I fell asleep. So when I saw it again the next night with you, I came back home and watched 7. And I needed to do that, man, because I had actually forgot some of the stuff. But I'm going to tell y'all what, in case y'all don't know this, it's not a spoiler, they're already set to do more, possibly a trilogy. I don't know if this one is the first of the trilogy or if there are going to be 3 more. But during this production of this movie, there was mention that there's definitely going to be a trilogy. So they're going to be bringing in more villains. After seeing this, I could see them doing a trilogy. As long as they do it right. Y'all got to do it right, man.
Keep the same director. And it's going to happen.
Man, I don't know if they're going to do that, but
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see. My recommendation, in case you haven't already figured it out, this is an absolute, positive, definite Homeboy must-see.
Definite Homeboy must-see. And that's two different kind of C's in one. Must-see, definite C. And I agree with that. That's 2 times.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't think that we're going to find much we disagree with on this movie. We give, on a homie score, we only grade up to 5 homies. Okay, 5 is the top, 1 is the low. I'm giving this, and I'm not going to, I could go, oh man, I'm giving this 10 homies, but I'm not going to do that. It's a solid 5 homies, man. The acting was good. The storyline was good. It was shot very well. Everything about this movie, in my opinion, was on point.
I totally agree with that.
That's what I'm talking about.
that makes me give this movie 5 homies because they did something that no other Hollywood movie done before.
They put black actors in it.
Well, nah, they didn't whitewash this one this time. If they could have found a way to do it, I think they would have tried it.
No, what you mean?
But there's some scenes that's in Cuba.
Okay.
And this is the first movie that I know of that has been shot when it actually went to Cuba and shot scenes there.
Funny you mention that. This is actually the first Hollywood movie ever shot in Cuba.
Yeah.
How's that for some information?
Yeah, that's tight. So when them been able to do that, keep the Fast and Furious storyline alive with Dominic Toretto and his gang and stuff, and then do something that nobody else has done before. Definitely got to get his 5 homies.
I don't know if we might disagree on this. I don't know. In my opinion, Tyrese kinda stole the movie, man. His lines, his funny lines, his little gestures and stuff, man. Dude was hella funny, man.
What's his character's name?
Roman.
He was definitely Roman in this movie.
Man.
If all the other Romans before, he was definitely Roman in this one.
I can see him. I can see in real life him going, man, I need a bigger role, man. I'm tired of just playing this second blah, blah, blah. They gave him a few more lines, and they were funny lines. I'm not saying he completely stole the movie, but he definitely made his presence known in this one, man.
Roman is definitely heard in this movie.
Hella funny. What else, man? What else can I say about? Oh, you know, this is what I hate. This is the only thing I hate about these movies, man. If there's anything to hate,
I already know what you're gonna say.
I can go to this movie, man, and I can suspend my disbelief and believe that cars can jump and fly and people can. I can buy that. The problem is these fools. Dominic Toretto ain't never had a cut or a scratch or a bruise.
He's unbreakable.
Man, get the hell out of here, man. If the
He's
storyline
unbreakable.
for sure.
Yes.
He rolled down mountains. He gets blown up. What was that one scene, man? Y'all saw in the submarine comes up. There's a huge explosion scene in the submarine, and what does he do? This fool covers up like this, as if that arm is gonna stop this.
No. It ain't his arm. It's his invisible cloak shield.
Is that something that you supposed to just know that?
No, I mean, it's got to be there for. If you think he can just fold up and take an explosion from a megaton of bomb, he got to have an invisible cloak shield.
Man, so that's the type of thing. Believe it or not, that's the type of thing that makes me chuckle in this movie. Not like in the last one when they jumped the car out of the building into the next. I don't chuckle on that because you go, okay, you expect that. But when they don't give this man a cut, scratch it, get the heck out of here, man. And I know in the last one they mentioned that he broke his collarbone or something, but you never would have known it because he continued to fight and do all kinds of stuff with a broken collarbone.
And at some point he should have been in the sling,
you know what I'm saying?
Wrapped up or something.
Never.
He's superhuman.
He's something.
Dominic Toretto is superhuman.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my only gripe with the Fast and Furious.
Well, that's a pretty good. If that's the only negative thing you can find in the movie is that he never gets a cut, scratch, or bruise.
This is one other thing I noticed. It didn't bother me that much because they could have just cut this part out. Remember the submarine scene? When they saw the submarine originally, it was in a dry dock. It was up on stilts.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, just the next scene, it was in the water. How the hell did the submarine get from this dry dock up on stilts to all of a sudden?
I thought I dozed. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I know I didn't doze on this because it was too explosive, too energetic, too hyped up for me to ever want to doze off. But when that happened, I was like, it looked like one of our little review videos when they go,
yeah,
and then it jumped.
Jump cut. But see, I could buy into that because they probably had to trim the movie, and they probably flooded that area, and that's probably what they did. They probably flooded it and blah blah blah. That's what I'm guessing, man. But whatever. That's a little thing I noticed when you see the movie. Look for that part. And you be like, oh yeah.
They probably would have never even seen that. But we look at technicalities in the movie, so.
So, hey, man, I'm hyped, as you can tell. We gave it 2 absolute, positive, definite must-go-sees. I don't even know if that's what I said, but that's it. We gave it 2 5-homie scores.
Correct and correct.
So go see it. Nothing else is coming out this weekend really worth seeing. So this is it. I predict this movie is going to do 50+ million opening weekend, man.
I agree with you. I'm thinking my head like around 65.
I cannot argue with that.
I don't think that's going to be too high.
I agree with you on that, man. It's going to do very good numbers, again, with nothing else coming out against it. So, man, I hate to wrap this up. This is probably one of our longer reviews, but that's all right. This movie is worth it. That's all.
Stay tuned for your next Homeboy Movie Critics review.
I'm your homeboy, Ron.
Not we, but I am your homeboy D.
Fast and Furious, y'all.
Yeah, we're excited. Hype.
Peace.